Hello students, how are you? Welcome you all in our second online lecture. In our first online lecture we discussed about chemistry chapter 1, that is the chemical reaction and equations. Now in our second lecture we will continue with the same chapters. Okay, in previous chapter we discussed about what is the meaning of chemical reactions, how we can judge, how we can predict whether chemical reaction occur or not. Okay, in past which methodology was used to represent the chemical reactions, later on which improvement is done in representations of the chemical reactions, and that improvement, that representations was known as the chemical equations. Later on we discuss about balancing of the chemical equations, what is need to balance chemical equation. In balancing we discuss about the different steps. Here step 1, that is to make the box surrounding to the chemical formula. The purpose is do not change anything inside that box. In step 2 we should identify the number of atoms present in LHS and in RHS. Later on we should start the balancing of the chemical equations. So students, we already discussed the balancing process in our last lecture. Now in this lecture our purpose is to make the practice for the balancing. Okay, so here we will take some example and we will start the balancing of the chemical equations, right? So here one equation is given. Now there is need to balance this chemical equation. Now here nitric acid is going to react with the calcium hydroxide and is going to produce the calcium nitrate and water molecule. Now for balancing, first step is to make the box. What is the purpose to make the box? We should not change anything inside this box. Means that formula, whatever the formula is there, that formula should remain same. Formula of any chemical component should remain same. We cannot change anything inside the formula. Okay, balancing can be done by multiplying that formula by any of the value. Now in the second step we should identify the number of elements present in LHS and in RHS. So suppose here if I talk about the LHS and RHS, here total 4 element is there: calcium, nitrogen, hydrogen and oxygen, right? Now number of calcium, that is 1 in both the side. Number of nitrogen, that is in left hand side is 1, while in the right hand side here NO3 twice is there. So in right hand side nitrogen is 1, sorry 2, not a 1, it is 2. Now if I talk about the hydrogen, so here 1 hydrogen is there and here 2 hydrogen is there. So total 3 hydrogen that is present in left hand side, while in right hand side is 2. If I talk about the oxygen, here 3 oxygen is there and here 2 oxygen is there. So here it is 5, while in right hand side if I talk about the oxygens, that is the 2 plus 1, that is 6 plus 1, that is 7, right? So total 7 oxygen is there. Now as we discuss in our balancing equation, balancing rules, we should start the balancing of atom having a maximum number in LHS or in RHS. So here we observe that the maximum number is of oxygen, so we should start the balancing for the oxygen. Okay, so for balancing the oxygen, here we will check. Here number of oxygen is 5 and here is 7 is there. So we should go for the multiplications of sum of the chemical component, by which we can make the more number of oxygen in LHS, right? So here we will multiply the HNO3. Now we will multiply the HNO3 with the 2. Okay, so here HNO3 is 2 into HNO3, right? So now oxygen is become 6 plus 2, that is the 8. Sir, oxygen is become 8. Now here oxygen number is going to increase. Now again make the number in both the side, in LHS and in RHS. So we can directly modify the number here by erasing this number. Now calcium, here if I talk about the 2HNO3, now calcium is 1 on both the side. Calcium is 1 on both the side. Now nitrogen, here 2 multiply by 1, so 2 nitrogen is there, 2 nitrogen is there, while here also 2 nitrogen is there. Hydrogen is 2 plus 2, so 4 hydrogen is formed, while here the 2 hydrogen is there. Oxygen is 6 plus 2, that is the 8 oxygen is there, while here oxygen 6 plus 1, that is the 7 oxygen is there. So 8 plus 7, right? So now the second step we should initiate. That is to start the balancing of hydrogen. Now here see, in LHS, in left hand side the number of hydrogen is 4, while in right hand side the number of hydrogen is only 2. So we should multiply the H2O. We should multiply the H2O with 2. So ultimately number of hydrogen is become 4. So it is become same as the left hand side. So new equation that we can set, that is the 2HNO3 plus CaOH twice gives CaNO3 twice plus 2H2O, right? Is the new equation. Now we can again calculate same component, that is the Ca, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. Ca in left hand side is 1 and in right hand side is also 1. Hydrogen in left hand side is 4, in right hand side is also 4. Nitrogen is in left hand side, that is 2, in right hand side is also 2. Oxygen in left hand side, that is the 6 plus 2, that is the 8, and in right hand side 6 plus 2, that is also 8. Now see here, the number of atom on both the side is same. It means this equation is now the balance equation. This equation now a balance equation. So by this way you can balance the chemical equation, right? So here our initial step for balancing the chemical equation is to identify the number of atom in left hand side and in right hand side, and according to that number we should multiply the chemical formula in such a way that the number of atom on both the sides should become equal, right? Now we should go for the second practice equation. Now here NaOH, sodium hydroxide is going to react with the sulfuric acid and is going to produce the sodium sulfate plus water molecule, right? Now here in this equation, again our step is to identify the number of atom on both the side, in left hand side and in right hand side, right? We will first write the elements. Sodium is involved here, sulfur is there, hydrogen is there, and oxygen is there, right? Number of sodium on both the side. So here see, the sodium is 1, here sodium is 2, sulfur is 1, while here sulfur is also 1. Hydrogen in left hand side, that is the 1 plus 2, that is the 3 hydrogen is present here, while here in right hand side is only 2. Now if I talk about the oxygen, so oxygen in left hand side, that is the 1 plus 4, that is the 5, while here in right hand side oxygen is 4 plus 1 is also 5. So students, here oxygen number is same, so there is no need to balance the oxygen initially. Okay, we should start the balancing with the some another elements. Okay, here so we can start with the hydrogen number in left hand side is only 3, while in left hand side is 3, while in right hand side is 2. So how to make the 3? So it is not possible to make the 3, so we will multiply the H2O in right hand side with the 2, so ultimately the number of hydrogen is going to increase. Later on we will achieve the balancing stage. So first step is to multiply the H2O, with 2 in right hand side. So ultimately hydrogen is become 4 and oxygen, here in this formula oxygen is 2, right? So we will modify this equation, that is the new equation is formed, that is the NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus 2H2O, right? This one is the modified equation. Now here in this modified equations, again we will calculate the number of elements for the sodium, sulfur, hydrogen and oxygen, right? Sodium is 1 and in right hand side is 2, sulfur is 1 and in right hand side is also 1, hydrogen in left hand side is 3, while in right hand side is 4, oxygen in left hand side is 5, while in right hand side is now become 6. 4 plus 2 is the 6. Now here hydrogen, when we multiply with the 2, hydrogen number is going to increase and it become a 4. Oxygen is also going to increase, it become a 4. Now see here, the second balancing step is to balance the sodium. Okay, sodium is 1 and 2 is there, so we will multiply the NaOH, we will multiply the NaOH with 2 in left hand side and sodium become 2. Now here if we multiply the NaOH with the 2, if we multiply the NaOH with the 2, so here balancing is going to change. Now here if we talk about the balancing, so sodium is 2 in left hand side, is also 2 in right hand side, sulfur is 1, here also it is 1, hydrogen in left hand side, now see 2 into 1, that is the 2 plus 2, that is the 4 hydrogen that is present in left hand side, here also 4 hydrogen that is present in right hand side, oxygen 2 plus 4, that is 6, here also oxygen 4 plus 2, that is 6. Now see students, here the number of elements in both the side is become equal, so we can say is that this equations now is the balanced chemical equation. This one is now the balanced chemical equation. Now it is the balanced chemical, this equation is now become the balanced chemical equations. Now I think so you can understand now how to balance the chemical equations. So it is simple trial and error based process. In this process we should identify the number of atom on both the side, and we correct in such a way that we multiplied in such a way that the number of atom on both the sides should become equal. Now we will take the another example. Now here see NaCl, sodium chloride, is going to react with the silver nitrate and produce the silver chloride plus sodium nitrate, right? Here again we will write the LHS and RHS. Here sodium, chlorine, nitrogen, silver and oxygen, right? Sodium is 1 in left hand side, is 1 in right hand side also, chlorine is 1 in left hand side, is 1 in right hand side also, nitrogen is 1 in left hand side, is 1 in right hand side also, silver is 1 in left hand side, is 1 in right hand side also, oxygen is 3 in left hand side and 3 in right hand side. So see students, here the number of all the atom on both the side, in left hand side and in right hand side, is same, so no need to balance this chemical equation. This chemical equation is already balanced, this chemical equation is already balanced, so we can say is that this skeletal chemical equation is become a balanced chemical equation here. So here sometimes some chemical equation is in already balanced form, so in that case there is no need to go for the balancing the chemical equation. Now we will take one more example. See here LHS and RHS element, that is barium chloride, is going to react with the sulfuric acid, produce the barium sulfate and hydrochloric acid. So barium plus SClO and H, right? Now if I talk about the number of barium on both the side is 1 1. If I talk about the number of sulfur on both the side, that is also 1 1. If I talk about the chlorine on both the side, so here the number of chlorine is 2, while here the number of chlorine atom is only 1. If I talk about the number of oxygen atom, here 4 is there, while here also it is 4. If I talk about the number of hydrogen atom, that is the 2, while here it is only 1. Okay, so here see, the barium is already balanced form, sulfur is already balanced form, oxygen is already balanced form, only chlorine and hydrogen is not in balanced form. So the number of chlorine in left hand side is 2, while in right hand side is only 1, while hydrogen is also 2 and 1 is there. So here if I multiply the HCl with the 2, so number of hydrogen is also become 2 here, number of chlorine is also become 2 here. So by simple one multiplications I can balance this chemical equation, and new chemical equation can form, that is BaCl2 plus H2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus 2HCl. Okay, so this one is the balance chemical, equation. So it is very simple way, only one multiplications can balance the chemical equation. So sometimes different type of the chemical equations that you will observe. Okay, in some of the chemical equations one more trials is required, means the more number of multiplication is required. In some of the chemical equations is already in balanced form, and in some of the chemical equations minor correction is required for balancing purpose. So by this way I think you come to know how to balance the chemical equation. Here we will stop our lecture. Thank you very much. Okay, we will meet you again in next lecture with the same chapters. Thank you very much.